Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review of The Colour of Magic by Terry Pratchett. I hope you enjoy. The Colour of Magic is the first book in Terry Pratchett's Discworld series. It was originally published in 1983 and is the starting point for the 41 book long series. It features the wizards of Discworld. The main character of the book is Rincewind, the most terrible wizard on the disc. The wizards are a recurring character throughout the series, and so is Rincewind, but they don't feature in every single book. It follows two timelines, and there's two stories basically that take place in this book that are seemingly running alongside each other but have absolutely nothing to do with each other until you get to the end of the story where they collide in a magical way. The book ends on a cliffhanger. It's followed by the second book in the Discworld series, The Light Fantastic. I would recommend tandem reading them to get the full effect of the story. The two plot lines of the story are, on one side we have Rincewind, the worst wizard on Discworld, taking Two Flower, Discworld's first ever tourist, on a tour of Morpork and showing him all the sights the sea has to offer. On the other hand, we have the people of Krull wanting to find out the sex of the turtle Atuin. Discworld is a Discworld. It's set on top of four elephants that ride on the back of a giant turtle, the Great Atuin, and it just drifts aimlessly through space. And the people of Krull want to find out if the turtle is a boy or a girl. So they're the two plot lines of the story, and as I said at the end, they combine and collide, and it's just so fun. I definitely preferred Rincewind's part of the story. I found that a bit more manic and a bit more wild, and it was a lot more fun, but both of them are really good. Rincewind's side of the story also introduces us to a character called the Luggage. The Luggage is Two Flower's personal suitcase. It looks like a normal box, and then you realise it has hundreds of tiny legs, and it will just follow Two Flower around anywhere he goes. But don't give the Luggage a dirty look because he might eat you. We're also introduced to Death in this book, and Death is just my favourite character in the Discworld series. He's a recurring character and features in almost every book, but this is his first introduction, and he definitely grows as a character during the series as well. There's a lot of quotes from the book that I could use to summarise how good and how funny it is, but I think this one is definitely my favourite. "We've strayed into a zone with a high magical index," he said. "Don't ask me how. Once upon a time a really powerful magic field must have been generated here, and we're feeling the after effects." "Precisely," said a passing bush. I'm not 100% sure when I first read this book. I think it was around 2013. It wasn't my introduction to Discworld. The first Discworld book I read was actually Hogfather, and I read that in around 2007. I would have been about 11 then, and I was definitely way too young to be reading it. The Discworld books are a fantasy series, but they're not made for kids. They are an adult fantasy series. Terry Pratchett did make some Discworld children's books. The Amazing Maurice and His Educated Rodents is a really good one if you want to introduce your children to Terry Pratchett and the Discworld. I think my first introduction to Terry Pratchett, aside from Discworld, would have been Nation, which I won in around 2011 in a book writing competition at school. It was only when I got home from school and I opened the front page and looked inside at his other works, I noticed Hogfather, and then I noticed all the other Discworld books, and that's kind of how I fell into the Discworld obsession. This isn't the strongest Discworld novel. As I said earlier, it is Terry Pratchett's first book, so I think he was definitely finding his feet with the characters, the world, and the way things work. But I think it has the magic of being the first book in the series. You read this one and then you read some of the later Discworld books. I think if you come back to this one, you can just appreciate how good it really is. Because it isn't the strongest one, I don't always recommend people start here. Mort, the third book in the series, is often a good place to start, or there's also Guards, which is a bit later on and features a different set of characters, the City Watch. But if you do decide to read this one first, I hope you enjoy it. I would give this book 5 stars. I think I would give every Discworld book 5 stars, especially everyone that I've read so far. If you enjoy things like The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy or Neil Gaiman, kind of that weird sci-fi fantasy smush, then I definitely recommend these books. They're so funny, and you get 41 of them, so there's a lot of love that you can get out of them. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. Please check out my other videos, and I hope you tune in next Sunday for my next video. Thank you. Bye.
The new finale is Book on the Head.